Hello, my friends, and thank you for tuning in. Karen Barney bringing you the road ahead for January 31st through February 6th of 2021. Let's see what's happening. We do this reading by element, so we'll shuffle and cut and see who is first. The 10 of Cups and the 3 of Coins. So Earth sign, oh no, I'm sorry, water signs. Water signs, the 10 of Cups and the 3 of Coins. So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, big happiness on your agenda. It's been building. It's now almost complete, almost on solid ground. And I do believe that you're flying high right now. All right, one more step to cement it. One more step to cement it. All right, water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. It's on the agenda for my water sign friends. January 31st through February 6th for the water signs. This is the 2 of Wands. This is the family tarot, just by the way, the family tarot. The 6 of Cups. The Hanged Man. Water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And the 7 of Wands. So there may still be some challenges. I think the challenge is going to be waiting, my water sign friends. What is it you're waiting on? The Ace of Swords. I think you're eager. I think that you are clear where you want this happiness to occur. And you know, this is kind of where you take the next step. What direction are you going? Now that this children coming in, the Ace of Swords, there might be a surprise child. You were planning to wait, but it puts something in the mix. Happy news, absolutely, but it does delay whatever you were doing. Now the 10 of Swords is an ending to the 2 of Cups. What's happening here? The 4 of Swords. Justice. Justice is the card of Libra. Here's our 3 of Coins we saw at the cut. So you are building this foundation. You might be making it legal. This is where you make that move, that crossroads move. With your significant other, the 2 of Cups here, the 10 of Swords. No more are you going to be sitting back. No more are you going to be waiting. Happiness is here for you, and you want to strike now. So I do think the challenge is going to be waiting. It feels like there is a wedding or some sort of celebration that'll be gathering the people that you love, and you don't want to wait. So let's talk about that 2 of Wands. The 2 of Wands, the Death card, Scorpio energy there. There may be a transformation in play, a transition, and perhaps even for someone. And the reason you are not going to wait is that transition. So it's kind of like act now so that they can see whatever is going on. 2 of Wands. What is the crossroads? Which path are you going to choose? This is a real transformation for you as well, my water sign friends. It's a transformation to a much more, I think, peaceful energy. All right, something that, you know, I think you've thought about quite a long time, and maybe even had fought off a little bit because you know, sometimes happiness is not believable. Sometimes when we're presented with it, we fight it off. There's the 2 of Swords. We fight it off because it means that we have to be open and we have to be vulnerable. And I think that you have, changed your perspective on that and are now open in this river of emotion and extending a lifeline. Now, are you extending it to you? Or is someone extending it to you, or are you extending it to someone else? Either way, I do believe that you meet in that sincere place and clasp hands for this joy and happiness. Now, that's the 2 of Cups energy down there, right? Yep. The time for meditation on this is finished. Let's talk about the 6 of Cups. Is that additional children coming in? It may be surprising, exciting news that changes the direction of things, my friends. Here's the Five of Cups and the Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords, bottom of the deck here, I think that there may be a change that comes in, a crossroads that needs to be chosen. Which way are you going to go? Now, this feels like, it might be a new family member joining you in the form of a child or, childlike energy. And, you have to change your plans as a result. You have to change your plans. So it's not necessarily going to be the way you want it, but it is going to be for the best and the happiness of the situation, the joy of the situation. So let's talk about our Hanged Man. What is it you're trying to see from a different perspective? What is it that you are? Here's our Five of Pentacles. You may not have enough to do it right now. Now, enough what? Enough patience, enough finance, enough clarity to see where you're going. And many times in life, when we are forced to choose at a crossroads like this, we don't have the far sight. We just don't have it. But know that happiness is just beyond this decision, just beyond this truth that you are going to have to choose in. Now, there is a finishing point. There is an ending point. It may not be comfortable, so I'm not sure where that comes in. It may be that, the break that you've taken has now finally finished, and it's time to connect again from there. But justice is here, so I do think that whatever you're doing, it is going to be fair. It is going to be settled. Here's the Knight of Swords too. So I think it's going to move quickly for you, my water sign friends. Where are we taking this? So the Hanged Man, maybe there's a lack of patience in this. That's what I was saying. A lack of patience. And what do we have? The Nine of Pentacles. You may have wanted to do this on your own. You may have wanted to be independent in this and have this successful directional choice that you're making here. I think you still have the strength and the willpower to make it happen. But, sometimes we do need that helping hand, that lifeline. So where is that coming in? That's coming in the news, as part of the news. Now, I think this news may be not unsettling, but again, a little bit of a surprise. What's going on with the Seven of Wands? Where are the challenges for my water sign friends? What do we have here? That is the Nine of Wands. But I think that this is something that you are going to stand firm on. So maybe the patience is, maybe the difficulty is having patience. I don't think it's going to change, to be honest with you. You don't think it's... Okay, where are we going with this? The Seven of Wands, the Eight of Wands. I don't think you think you're going to be able to pull it off. It might have to go that quickly. The Chariot card there and the Ten of Swords. Well, something ends. What is it that ends? The Ten of Cups, the Four of Swords, the Ten of Swords, the Two of Cups. Now, the Chariot card represents Cancer, my friends. But I think, it feels like something gets derailed here. The Two of Cups. So with a close relationship, there's a transformation and a little bit of regret and remorse about the way perhaps things were spoken and the choices that were made in that connection. There may be some news that comes out of the past that really clarifies the direction that you need to take. Is the Five of Pentacles, and it's something that you can't sit idly by anymore. You have to make this move. Now make the move. Well, make the move. That is the Nine of Wands and the Eight of Swords. So make the move despite the fact that you don't trust even in your own judgment here, the direction that you're going. You have your doubts about what you're doing, but you still want it. You still want it. You still stand for it. You still say, you know what, I need it. And you know what, I think you're going to stop until you can get what you need. So this might even be a little bit of a power play here. So water signs, you'll have to write and tell me what that is about, please. I hope that resonated for you. This is the Oracle of the Unicorns. See what it has to say for the water signs. The road ahead, January 31st, that one, okay, 31st through February 6th, 2021. Receive. Be open to receiving goodness, believing you are worthy of abundance. A gift is coming to you soon. So where is this transition coming in here? Well, whatever the gift is, my friends, it's going to strike, I think, out of the blue. It's going to be kind of like a lightning bolt. It's going to get you fired up, and it's going to send you in this direction, the direction of finishing something. You know, it's up from here if this has been a mournful story, but I think that it is going to get better because of your perseverance. It is going to be the transformation that's necessary for you to be able to receive what's next for you. Receive. Be open to receiving goodness. Believe you are worthy of abundance. A gift is coming to you soon. Water signs. All right, let's see who's next. We have fire and earth. All right, air, fire, or earth. Who is next? Who's the next element we are reading for? This is the road ahead, January 31st through February 6th, 2021. Air, fire, or earth. We have, they're upside down. The Page of Swords and the, what is this? The Two of Swords. So I would say air signs. Air signs, the Two of Swords and the Page of Swords. Are you biting your tongue about something? Ready to pounce, my air sign friends? The Two of Swords and the Page of Swords. What's happening for the air signs? Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. What's going on for my air sign friends the week of January 31st through February 6th? Right ahead. Air signs, thank you. The Three of Coins. Queen of Cups. One or two cards, please. One or two. Thank you. Four of Cups. And the Three of, what do we have? One more. Thank you. And the Three of Swords. We're going to choose the one they made me go after. And bottom of the deck is the Six of Wands. So know that whatever you're doing, it is you're being heard, you're being seen. I think there is an element of difficulty here, and you know, maybe pulling things together, putting the right projects and people together. You may not see what's being offered, and you may be disappointed. So what are we doing here? The Knight of Coins, the Seven of Coins, the High Priestess, and the Ace of Coins. Well, what's going on, my air sign friends? Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. What is it you've been waiting on? What is it you've been waiting? It feels like you've been waiting to give someone a comeuppance. What's the Three of Coins about? It's been building. You may have been keeping your feelings to yourself, but now here's the Five of Cups. You know, you may even have a little bit of remorse or a little bit of, dare I say, guilt, but definitely, you know, melancholy over the situation. So what is it that is the Four of Cups? Thank you. And the Four of Cups. So definitely got a little bit of a been there, done that kind of attitude. Perhaps it's like, you know what, perhaps, you know, you are reaching out to someone to help build your project or put together a little bit more finance on it. And, you know, you don't expect very much of it because, you know, it's just the way it's always been. But you've kept your feelings to yourself. And now here it is. You reach out and your cup does not come back full. It's not recognized. There's disappointment there. Sorrow, sadness, disappointment. What's going on here? And the King of Pentacles. So you are going to have to step up if this is a financial situation, my air sign friends. You're going to have to step up and be the provider in this matter. Ace of Swords, and that much is going to be very clear to you. You know, you may cut off communication as a result. If I have to do this, I'm not going to talk to you about it anymore. And therein lies being recognized and heard. But the plan was never. I think you knew already whatever was going to happen was going to be You know, sometimes when we put things out there, we can manifest the outcome that we are talking about. And I think that you didn't expect much from it, and therefore you're not disappointed. It's still a difficult situation, one that I think you would have hoped could have turned out better, but I think you recognized that it was never going to be what you wanted it to be, but you still have the disappointment. The air signs, the Two of Pentacles. It's going to be a little bit of a balancing act to get everything done. So whatever this project is, whatever someone reaches out to you for as far as finance or security, it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. What do we have here? The Eight of Pentacles. It's going to be work, exactly. This may be about work where someone has now reached out to you and, you know, they're asking you to handle the finances of a situation, to handle the decisions about the finance, perhaps even about a work situation, my air sign friends. So are you stepping up to a leadership position here at work? One that, you know, you may be questioning yourself whether or not you should, because, you know, whatever's gone on in the past has kind of left a bad taste here. Air signs. The Three of Cups. It's left a bad taste with the group. And the Queen of Wands. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius there, you know, if you can focus on the celebration at hand, it will be successful. If you had planned on asking someone else for a contribution, just know that nothing about that has changed. Nothing about it is going to change either. You're going to be called on to be the support in this, and I do mean in a monetary or material way. Here's the King of Wands. It's going to be your job. It's going to be your show. All right, the High Priestess, you know, you knew this was coming. You saw that this was going to be an investment, even, my air sign friends, the Eight of Wands. I think it's going to go faster than you may think or believe at this point, and it may catch you a little bit short. And that is why you want to make this person happy, but it's a struggle. And you may be reaching out to someone else that, you know, you never expected would help you. And maybe they do, but more likely they don't. Air signs. What's going on here, please? And with the air signs, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. This is the road ahead, January 31st through February 6th of 2020. The Oracle of the Unicorns, please. Freedom. What does this have to say? Live wild and free. Choose your freedom. Claim your independence. So, you know, you may be saying to them, I'm sorry, I can't get involved. I don't think that's the case, my friend. Somebody else is saying they can't get involved. And if that's the case, then it's going to be your show. All right, there's your independence. There's your freedom. Choose your freedom. If you're not going to contribute, then you don't make any of the decisions. And that's what it feels like, my air sign friends. All right, let's see who we have next. Earth or fire? All right, earth or fire? Who is next for the road ahead? January 31st through February 6th. The road ahead. This is the Tower. Oh, I'm sorry, we're cutting. Pardon me. Look at that. Who's got the Tower coming out? Who has the Tower? Earth or fire? Lost my head. We have the Nine of Wands and the Knight of Swords. We've done air signs, so it's definitely fire signs next. Nine of Wands and the Knight of Swords. Are you fighting the changes that are coming in? Are you standing your ground, my Aries, Leo, Sagittarius friends, and saying, you know what, no, I need this, I'm not backing down from it, and, you know, around you things are changing. So are you going to get with the program, or are you going to stay where you are? Is that a stuck position? We'll have to see. Fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, what's going on for the fire signs, please? Is that Tower meant for you, my fire sign friends? What's coming out for the fire sign friends the week of January 31st through February 6th? The Hermit. The Three of Cups. The Six of Coins. And the Queen of Coins. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo there in the form of the Queen of Coins. The Hermit is Virgo. And at the bottom of the deck, my fire signs, is the Two of Cups. So have you kind of gone solo because of an interference situation? The connection still can be nurtured if that's the case. Now, you may have withdrawn. You may be seeking counseling with a group of friends here because this connection is so strong. And it, you know, the Queen of Cups, Queen of Coins rather, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, is a very nurturing and fertile energy. She's not quite as fertile as the Empress, but definitely going to help things thrive. So what is it that needs to be nurtured here? This group of people, the connection within it. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio here, the King of Cups. Are you keeping your distance? You are with the Hermit there, seeking out some guidance or counsel on how to, I think, move this along in a peaceful manner. Now, what is happening here, my fire sign friends? The Two of Cups. What's happening in the relationship? So let's start with the connection. Is this a financial give and take, or is this a relationship generosity? Reciprocity. What do we have here? This is the Nine of Cups. You're wishing, I think, for a better connection, more joy, more celebration. What is it that the Six of Coins represents here for the fire signs? And the Three of Wands. So home and family and enjoyment and wishes coming in. That connection, that bright, beautiful future. Now, the Six of Coins, I think, is a generous future, one that has promise of new rewards here, and they are going to grow. This may be something that you've been working on alone and now are taking other people into your group. Fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and the Eight of Cups. You know, sometimes it's hard to leave our sacred space and sanctuary and go out and venture out into others' territories or places or even businesses, okay? But we can't live this life on alone. Absolutely live it on your path, but I think there's more fun and more enjoyment with others here. So get whatever kind of advice you need so that you can leave the past in the past here, my fire sign friends. And the devil, you're a little bit stuck, okay? Perhaps there's an element of responsibility there. Did you cause an interference? Did you cause a little bit of an upset? Is someone stuck or even tempted by you? Is that why you withdrew? Fire sign friends. And the Ten of That's the Ten of Wands. So yeah, that's put a little bit of pressure on you. I think in stepping back, it was a huge relief. But the question is, are you going to do that forever? Or do you want to maintain this connection for the future? I think if you do, then it needs to be nurtured. Maybe it needs to be pared down from the Three of Cups to the Two of Cups and really focused on and paid attention to. Here's the Eight of Pentacles. Yes, attention must be paid. The Eight of Pentacles, making it perfect, working on perfecting it. Now, nothing is perfect. No relationship is perfect. But, if this has been a struggle for you to, I don't think it's a struggle to get free. I think it's a struggle to get engaged, to get involved in this in a deeper sense. It has opportunity to grow here, my fire sign friends. And here's the High Priestess, and you know that already. You know that. But you're fighting it here because it feels, it's comfortable. And I think that you could be really at home in this. And, fire signs, let's face it, sometimes what we think we want is not what we get, but what we get ends up being better. And I think that this is one of those situations where you're being tempted, you're being called, and it's put a lot of pressure on you. And I think that, you know how happy this situation can be, and have big plans for this connection, high hopes and wishes for this connection for the future. Can you make it grow, fire signs? And here is the Queen of Wands. So with focus, with attention, with nurturing, with a real passion and drive to get it done, plus the Queen of Coins here with all of that caretaking energy, it is most definitely going to thrive. This relationship is bound for, I think, good places. And the Fool, if you jump in, if you take the leap of faith. Now, again, it's a temptation that you've been struggling with. And, you may have been on your own for a while, and it's hard to get out of that mode. It's hard to get out of, what, I'm better off by myself. I don't have to put up with anybody. There's nobody pulling any strings on me, okay? But, that solitary existence is not necessarily one of joy. It certainly can be. I like my serenity, my solitude, but there comes a time when a little bit of company is a good thing. So if there are people on your path here and they reach out and you really connect with them in a meaningful, I would say heartfelt way here with the Two of Cups, then they are most definitely on your path. And I would say stick with it. Focus on the opportunities that you can foster and grow with them so that you can take this next big step toward these bright, beautiful future dreams and wishes that you've been asking for, my fire sign friends. All right, let's see what the Oracle of the Unicorn has to say for the fire signs today, please. Balance. Take time to relax. Indulge a little more or less. Set boundaries with your work. So you know what? All work and no play. If you've been on this solitary quest and someone is tempting you outside to maybe go have a beer or go celebrate or do something with them, trust that, with a little bit of energy, with a little bit of focus, with a little bit of inspiration and passion, that this could truly become a connection that you cherish for a while. Fire signs. All right, earth signs, my fellow earth signs, certainly last but certainly not least, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo on the table, my friends. Let's see where we're going. We're going to have to remember to cut for you as well. Signs. What do we have? The Five of Cups and the Six of Cups. So you know what? I think there's a bittersweet element here. There may be children involved. There may be a situation from the past that's come back and kind of panged you a little bit, my fellow earth signs. It's a situation where you might be at a distance from them and not quite as involved as you might like to be. So earth signs, what's happening for the earth signs, please? This is the road ahead, January 31st through February 6th of 2021. Earth signs. Six of coins. The King of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. The Four of Swords and the King of Cups. Well, we've got two very strong, I want to say men here. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So earth signs, there may be a decision to be made, but made from the heart. Make sure those feelings are considered. Now remember, Mercury is in retrograde for these next 2, maybe 3 weeks, right? The Eight of Wands, messages are going to be flying back and forth, and they may be a little bit sharp here. The Knight of Swords, the King of Wands. Somebody wants to be in charge of a situation, and it's time for you to choose. It may be time for you to choose, my earth sign friends. The Star card, maybe in the time of Aquarius, that's well within our time frame of this reading. But the Star, knowing that you're in the right place at the right time, and things will smooth out. All right, so whatever choices you're being asked to make, stand up for yourself in it, okay? Stand up for yourself. If someone is tapping you for money, it looks like the King of Swords may be tapping you for money. So it could be an attorney, could be a judicial matter where you're fined and the messages go back and forth. Could be that, you take a step back and offer up your appeal. You appeal to their mercy. The Six of Coins and the King of Swords. We have to start with the King of Swords. The Eight of Wands. Those messages are coming most likely from him or even from the King of Cups, but this guy is more forceful here. So it's the Four of Wands. It is about a celebration. It is about something involving the home, the foundation, the celebration. The Four of Wands is a feasting card. So what is going on? Is someone asking you for money, my earth sign friends? And you have to take a back seat. You have to take a step back. You have to consider it for a little bit. Tell me about the King of Swords here, please. This is the Nine of Pentacles. So you know what? They may be able to handle much of it, but are still reaching out to you. The Nine of Pentacles. Independence. Do you feel like you are independent of this situation? Do you not want to get involved in whatever is going on here? What's the Six of Coins here for, please? Six of Coins. Thank you. So what do we have? The Nine of Wands and the Empress. So you know what? You may be a mother in this figure. You may be the person that they are coming to saying, you know what? Can you help us with this? You're on your own. You're independent. Can you contribute? Can you help with this situation? The Nine of Wands is saying you're going to stand your ground. You're going to stand up for yourself. Now, this may be also that you are very supportive of the energy that they are upholding, whoever the King of Swords has made a commitment to. This Nine of Pentacles, he leads a really good life, that King of Swords. And why? Why is he asking you for a contribution? That's what you're feeling here. Eight of Wands. Things are moving faster than expected here. So, and the Knight of Cups. So, this, I think it's about creating the vision the King of Cups has. It's about the big picture, okay? So whatever this King of Cups, I think he's pushing the King of Swords to make these requests. People. The Knight of Cups. This is about an emotional celebration. This is about, I want to say it's about a wedding. The mother is being asked to contribute in a wedding. Now, what kind of a contribution is that? Are you creating something for the wedding, for the big picture? Are you creating perhaps some of the decorative items or the gift items? Four of Swords, Four of Cups. Well, that Four of Swords, has been on your mind. You've been, I don't think that you've been an active part in this, my earth sign friends. If the Four of Swords is you may be sitting this one out. Four of Swords, resting, recovering, recuperation. It's time. It's been a healing time frame away from this situation, but they're calling you back in, earth signs. They're calling you back in, and you're not quite comfortable with that. You're not happy about that. You know, it's just going to be more of the same. Yeah, the Page of Coins. So they're asking you for money. They're asking you for a contribution to help with this emotional celebration, wedding, or type situation. The Strength. And I think they strongly feel like you should. Question is, do you strongly feel like you should? The Knight of Swords, the King of Wands. Stand up for yourself. And this is the crossroads where things change. All right, this is, you know, where perhaps they treat you the way you want to be treated. You stand up for yourself here with force, strength. And the Queen of Swords. What else is here, please, for my earth sign friends? And the Knight of Wands. So, you know, I think things are changing. I think they're going to be seeing if this is you, my earth sign friends, the Empress, that they are tapping for alone, it feels, or tapping for your creative abilities to help with this celebration. That's up to you whether or not you want to get involved, because the messages that go back and forth are not going to be any different than the last time you were involved in this kind of a situation. And the Devil, they're relying on your, that's also Capricorn, so there may be a Capricorn or a Leo involved, but they are relying on your sense of obligation in this, earth signs. And, you know, the question is, do you truly have an obligation, or can you sit this one out? You know, I don't think it's a matter of lack of finance. It's just a matter of whether or not you do want to get involved. Here is the Ten of Pentacles. So, you know, it may be more than you want to take on. It may be a more expensive responsibility than you want to take on. One more card here, please, for the earth signs. What do we have? That's a lot. The Lovers, the World, and the Magician. You know, the Lovers is the Gemini card, and I truly see them as the King of Swords, the choice. It's a life-impacting choice within a relationship, and it's about duality here as well. Can you see both sides, or is the Gemini finished? There's a chapter that's ending here as well, and I do believe it's with this air sign. You've made a choice in this relationship, and now you are free to create and manifest exactly what you want. And if you don't want to be a part of this, my earth sign friends, then don't be. All right? I don't think that they're, I don't think it's, you know, it's a joyful occasion, it feels like. The Four of Wands, a celebration. It involves the home, so it's definitely an emotional thing. But, you know, even if you can do it from a distance and maybe even just show up and put your 2 cents, literally 2 cents in, then, you know, you'll still feel involved, but you don't have to put up with the, it feels like there's a little bit of rancor there, a little bit of push, a little bit of shove, push and shove. Okay, and it's not necessarily a comfortable place. That's what you got. That's what you got out of. That's what you got away from. You know, you're not obligated there anymore. All right, earth signs. Oracle of the Unicorn, please, for the earth signs of this world. Thank you. The partnership, yes. Teamwork will give you a better result. Find trustworthy people to partner with. Build up a talented support team. So, I don't know that these people are on your team. Okay, you, I think, have to trust a little bit more here. You know, it's almost like you're feeling a little put upon. The Nine of Wands, you've got your back against the wall here, and really don't, I think, don't want to get involved. Not that you don't want to get involved in the emotional, but I don't think you want to get involved in the financial, because that attitude, that spoken word, hey, when did you contribute, or can you contribute, is more of what you've been through already, and it just wears on you. But things are going to change. Things are going to change, and I think you're going to be able to stand up for yourself, because you're going to be asked. All right, and I think it'll be accepted, but it'll be treated like, yeah, we knew that was going to happen. All right, so earth signs, partnership, teamwork will give you better result. Find trustworthy people to partner with. Build up a talented support team. Thank you so very much for tuning in, my friends. I truly appreciate you tuning in for these road aheads every week, the dailies every day, and the monthlies should be out very, very shortly. So I will speak to you again tomorrow. If you'd like to connect with me, all of my details are in the description box below. Thanks very much.